Yo, 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 welcome back to my Hip Hop Show.
Squad.
What's up, Dane?
What up, man? Hey, we got another fabulous guest lined up for you guys. You know, he's been before, but you know, it's always a pleasure to have his brother in the building and, you know, chop it up about some good wisdom. So the one and only Hip Hop Motivation, got Kenyatta back in the building.
What's good? What's good?
Welcome back.
What's happening with all y'all, man?
I'm usually excited to see you, but we just got flooded with all this sea of yellow, man.
Now
I'm turned down and shit.
Lakerland.
As you're rocking the Laker
Homie
jersey.
gave me a Laker jersey, though, so I can't lie, man. Shout out to Jay, CEO of the Wealthy Lifestyle, man. But it's all about Kenyatta right now. What it do, baby?
Man, everything's
Welcome
good,
back,
man. Can't complain.
What's
good with you?
Always, man. I'm grateful, man.
That's what's up, man.
As always, new album, old album.
Oh, yeah.
You know we gotta talk.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We got to build, man.
Gotta build. What up, Dave?
Hey,
All about connecting, building.
hey, so on that note, man, you know, I had an opportunity to check out Secrets of Ballin' docudrama. It was amazing. This is the first time I ever seen a docudrama. Like, it was interesting how you put, like, it was like real acting, though.
Yeah. Actually, she's my lady right behind you. She's the star of the. She plays Amina. Yeah, she plays Amina Davis in the movie. But that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's the hour version of the movie. It's actually a two hour movie. We're about to put the whole thing out, you know what I'm saying? We got episodes, different things coming. The audio book, which you hear in the background,
Yes, sir. Which we're
will be
waiting
dropping. Will be dropping real soon with the Culture Vultures book. Finally, finally. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it, me and Dame. So it's about to come to life, man. It's about to be here.
I was just about to saturate the game with just
man. A lot of good content, man. To really like wake people up, you know, help people in their journey, whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is really my passion, man. Like, you know, motivation is my passion. Personal development is my passion. So, you know, and then I love hip hop. So, you know, the two mixed, you know, it's a wonderful thing, you know what I'm saying, to help.
And to kind of piggyback off that note right there, the power of leverage, and especially when it comes to the network, because you know you're the guy who, you know, I was the barber, I was cutting people's hair, and a lot of people just probably would just look at it as just I'm just the barber.
Right.
But you're able to actually leverage this into, you know, an opportunity where now you can build on that network. So can you just talk about just the value of building the network?
Well, yeah, the value of building a network, it was, you know, I've been in the hair game for over 20 years now. So a lot of people I met over the years, I built a great relationship with them through, you know, the bondage of trust by, you know what I'm saying, always keeping my word and doing things according to natural law, you know, before I even knew about natural law. So, you know, my relationships, I just turned that into something where, you know, the successful people that I've known over the years, I turned them into actually giving guidance to people that don't know that they can make it from wherever they're going, you know, from wherever they are, you know what I'm saying, from the hood or wherever they're at, you know. So I just tried to parlay that into, you know, just shedding light on people to, you know, come up in whatever way they want to.
Nice,
you know.
Nice.
So, but it's all about just building great relationships, just really staying in alignment with natural law. That's all it's about. You know, you can't break natural law. You break natural law, you're going to have real problems.
Gems.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't break, you know, natural laws like gravity is a natural law. The natural law of electricity, you know what I'm saying, is the natural law of mentalism. You can't break those natural laws.
So what do you say to all those people who don't understand the difference between like a law and their opinion?
Well, the opinions can be, you know, measured by right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may have a wrong opinion. There is right and wrong in the universe. And a right is something is based on being in harmony with natural law. A wrong is when you go outside of, you know, it's a transgression. It's basically like it's a form of theft. You know, all transgressions in natural law are forms of theft. Like rape is a form of theft. You're taking someone's right to hold their sexuality from you, or just not want to mess with you at all. Murder is a form of theft. You're taking someone's life. You know, we got lying is a form of theft. Like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're not keeping it real with that person, basically you're withholding information from that person for them to make the right decision if they want to deal with you or not. So all these different things, man, like anytime, you know, you know, anytime, you know what I'm saying, you go against natural law, any transgression of natural law is theft.
Can't do it.
You know what I'm saying? You pulling jack moves on people, basically. You taking lives, you know, you beat somebody up, you taking a person's free will to, you know, feel good, feel right, you know what I'm saying, like in their body, you know what I'm saying? So just stay in alignment with natural law and everything and be in harmony for you.
Now, Kenyatta, I noticed how you put it out there was over instrumentals in the booth. Like, how many takes, or were you comfortable in the booth, or did you have to go over it a lot?
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know, because, you know, when you're hearing music, like when I'm talking over, it's you know, we're used to hearing like rhymes over that. So at times it gets a little tricky, and sometimes you have to do it, you know, like I'm you know, I start reading the chapter, and at times, you know, the beat can throw you off, so I have to get back on and then maybe say it slower, you know, because when you're reading a chapter over music, it's a lot more difficult than rapping, because, you know, and even memorizing it. Like if I was to perform this live, it takes a lot more to do that than the rhyme, because a rhyme you can connect it to the next word by, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, it's a rhythm, cat hat, you know what I'm saying, you know what time it is, you know what you're about to say next. But with something like this, you really have to be on point, and it took a lot of practice. Yeah, it took a lot of time, man. Like it was crazy. It took some hours to record each chapter.
Wow.
You know, it's 12 chapters, so, you know.
So are you guys gonna be releasing a hard copy of the book?
I'm releasing an audio book, a book. You know what I'm saying? The book is actually in alignment with the audio, and then we're going to release the 2-hour version of the movie, because the movie is actually 2 hours long. You know what I'm saying? We put up the first hour of the movie to just let people digest it a little bit and just check it out and see what we're doing. Yeah.
Let's get a release date, man.
Yeah, well, the release date for The Secret to Ballin', the 2-hour version, is in June.
Okay.
The audio book, Secret to Ballin' Journeys, which is my own personal journey of the chapters, is in June. Culture Vultures, the book, is in June. And we're actually working on Shelley's Blue Book right now, myself and my lady.
Absolutely.
So that's next for all the ladies trying to get their skills up, you know what I'm saying, get their, you know, get better or whatever they're trying to do.
Summer up.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, you know,
June.
just really trying to just, you know, bring forth a lot of information, impactful information that can help people.
Now, could you kind of explain to the up-and-coming artists how impactful, like you said, what you're trying to convey will be to their career path as far as handling themselves in business, discovering who they are, just musically, and just things like that?
Well, as far as, you know, like when it comes to The Secret to Ballin', and like the message that I'm getting across in this book is that, you know, of course everything takes discipline, but to be better and greater at whatever you choose to do, you're going to need rituals. You need daily rituals to become better. There's nobody on the planet ever that have ever just came out the womb just knowing, you know what I'm saying? You have to practice. It takes time. You have to put in work. You got to perfect your craft, you know what I'm saying? And you have to set up daily rituals in order to proceed and see good results. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to first become emotional about it. Until you become emotional about a thing, it's not really you're not gonna make moves, and you're not gonna put forth any rituals. You know,
you gotta get committed.
Yeah, you gotta get emotional about what you're doing. You know, it's all about emotion. You know, putting that emotion behind it, because once you get emotional, then you take action. Action leads to results. So that's the way it works. You get emotional about it, you'll take great action, and then you'll get great results. There's no other way around it. You can't cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't cheat. You can't cheat. You got to just, you know, play it fair and do things in harmony with natural law.
Wow. Kenyatta, let's go off topic real quick.
Yeah.
Help me out. I started a little mess. It kind of spilled over Instagram.
Okay.
Not the most. They made me get back on Instagram.
Okay.
And it got messy. All right. So I've been going to this barber for years. Years.
Right.
All right. He's not the most easily available barber in the world.
Okay.
But he was the only barber that I trust.
Okay.
So now I found an amazing barber.
Right.
That's nice, you know, and I put a little selfie video on the ground, like, okay.
Right.
It's a female barber as well. Shout out to Luda Barber.
Right.
You feel me? So the video was she was caressing the waves with the oil, whatever.
Right.
Finishing up.
Right.
So my old barber hit the comments like, is it because I didn't put the oil on your head like that, or is it because you feel me? I never used to get tapers, or
Right.
he just flipped it, man. So can you tell, what should I do at this moment? Do I go visit my old barber? Do I stay with my new barber? What do I do in this situation?
It's really, like I used to tell people in the shop all the time, is like, it's really what the customer chooses to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much about, I understand people, you got, people are loyal to their barbers.
Yeah.
I'm all for that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, being a barber. But if he's not there and he's not available for you when you need him, I mean, you got to have backup.
I can go 3 months without a cut.
Yeah. You got to, I mean, you always got to have backup, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But, definitely like, if you still feel loyalty towards him as a bar, when he's not around, you got the option here.
I mean,
you got
Luda Barber, she ain't missed not one appointment. She be on time. She quick. Anybody that come through, get chopped up nicely too.
It's like anything, man. Sometimes you have to evolve. You have to evolve to get your wave game, and for your wave game to get better, you got to evolve sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your line pushed back. You have to evolve. You might have to go somewhere else and get with somebody new.
I'm grateful.
I'm all for it, man.
Shout out to Luda Barber. Shout out to G Wiz. I love you much.
All the barbers out here. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying?
You still cutting, man?
Yeah, I'm still cutting, man. Definitely.
Hang 'em up?
Nah, I ain't hung him up.
What's your cutting schedule like, man?
My cutting schedule was great, but I'm gonna keep it real. Like it's really a private type of arrangement for me because like I'm putting more work and time into personal development. Okay. That's my passion. Barbering was like a hobby growing up.
Got it.
So I turned that hobby into a little money, but really my passion is personal development.
Picking brains in the barbershop.
Exactly.
Picking brains on the interview side.
Yeah.
I want to see who's the favorite person you've talked to personally when the cameras are off, and who's your best person that you've interviewed.
The best person I've interviewed out of everybody, it's a few of them, but I would have to say like definitely a great guy to talk to would be like my boy Frank Gatson, who is Beyonce's choreographer.
Okay.
He has a show now, Finding Destiny, on BET. I think it's him and Kelly Rowland, Redman, of course. Redman, we go way back, Meth too.
Keep it 100.
But Redman will probably be like my favorite as far as like interview style, because Redman is very colloquial. He's very like, he's open. He's not like, funny style and nothing, but he's, he has a lot of knowledge from where he's coming from. Yeah, his mind is open. The set's got him open. Yeah.
And what about
and Dame too? Dame. I throw Dame in there. Yeah, Dame's interviews are off the hook.
That's camera on. That's camera on, right?
Yeah, camera on and camera off. Yeah, because we build. Yeah, definitely.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Are you still doing the Hip Hop Chronicles?
Yeah, hip hop motivation. We're still doing them, but what we're doing now is we're actually taking it into a different realm. We're still doing the interviews. We're putting up a lot of footage this week coming up.
Okay.
But I had to take a break and get creative a little bit. Like not too much of a break because we're still doing the Dame Dash radio show that comes on Ski Radio,
which is knowledge.
That's getting me through a lot a days.
Yeah. Oh, you peeping it out? Yeah.
Let's get a radio show.
Yeah. So Ski gave us the platform at Dash Radio.
Respect.
It's every Thursday it comes on. We up there, so we, it's popping, man. It's tight. So, and Dame, allowed me to come on the show. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to, but
times,
yeah, I've seen it.
Absolutely.
And y'all out there handling y'all business, and it's like I said, you're on a real content tear right now. Like got a lot of stuff coming out in June. Got the new stuff coming up to the channel on YouTube. Yeah. So for all the aspiring content producers out there, what are some of the main key points that you would suggest that they follow if they have any sort of aspiration or ambition to turn their passion of personal development into some form of content?
Well, the main thing that I found out, and it's hard to wear the creative hat and the administrative hat. So you have to have a team that's ready to work when you're creating and ready to push whatever you're putting out there. It's about consistency. Consistency always kills online. You know what I'm saying? The millennials, they want consistent material, music, whatever you're doing, you gotta do it consistently. And keep doing it. Make a show out of it. You know what I'm saying? Do your performances, if you like you're a rapper, for instance, you're an MC. So, You know, I don't give a damn if it's 30 people out there. Rock those 30 people until they turn into 100 people, and then that 100 turns into thousands. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep going. Consistency always wins in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is now. You just gotta keep the content coming. And you know, when you pause or you take off, you know, that can hurt your brand a little bit. That can hurt your movement a little bit. So, but the way to win people back is more content, better content, and you just got to keep it going. You know, so that's why I took a break anyway. I kind of paused and got creative so I can finish something great. So a lot of times what happens is, you know, when you're creating, you have to. I have to go into my Stephen King mode and go in the dungeons and just, you know, be away from everybody and just be at the library, be in my, you know, my little room or whatever, and just finish these chapters so I can bring it out and give it to y'all. You know, you gotta pause for a second to get creative.
Now, as the appetizer to the Secret of Ballin' series, is it any books or any other self-help things that you could recommend just to kind of set us up for that?
Yeah, I like one of my personal favorite authors would be like an author named Neville Goddard. Yes, he's one of my favorites. I like, of course, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. You know, which I named my first project, which we're about to release on a higher level, Think and Ball Out after. I like a lot. I watch a lot of motivational videos and tapes like Jim Rohn. I like Les Brown. He's a good friend of mine, and you know, just a lot of. I'm just always looking for good material, man. I like Bobby Hemmett. I like Kaba Hiawatha Kamene, who's also in The Secret to Ballin'. You know what I'm saying? Who used to be Booker T. Coleman. Tariq Nasheed is dope. You know, I like a little bit of everything, man. I just check it out. If it's something I can grab something from, or some insight, some knowledge, some information, hey, I'm all for it. I'm listening to it. I'm checking it out, man. I'm a student of nature.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Have you been introduced or have you met Tinashe Coates at all?
Tinashe Coates? Nah, I'm not even familiar.
It's a book that was referred to me. Actually, I think Hove tweeted it out, Between the World and Me.
Okay.
Something like that. And
Right.
I just bought it on Amazon, so I just wanted to see.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I have no clue what it's about.
Yeah.
I just ordered it.
Tinashe Coates.
Tinashe Coates. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
So
Definitely.
do a little research on him
Yeah.
before I, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
That's gonna be my newest read, man. But you know how much I respect you. You know
Oh,
how much
yeah,
I
yeah.
value everything you do.
Word.
You know how many likes I share with you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me down, man. Anytime,
We
you
got a
know.
relationship here at the squad, man.
Yeah,
Why you
definitely.
been so quiet, man? What's up with you, bro?
Hey, I'm just listening, man.
So fresh.
That's all I'm
Soaking up
listening.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I sent them 2 joints too. I sent them a chapter called Network, and I also sent one called Relationship Trust Account. You know, so you know.
You was playing that a little bit in the background.
Yeah, that was in the background. Yeah, so you know, and everything from The Secret to Ballin' Journey is based around natural law, and based on just keeping it real with the principles. You know, just concentrating on principles. Not all that. You know, it's not all about being positive, because positivity, it'll get you where you need to go initially, but you have to do more than just be positive. You gotta do more than smile. You gotta make some moves. You gotta take action. You gotta create rituals. And it takes discipline to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? It's more than happy feelings and smiling, man. It's more than that.
And the thing about rituals, Kenyatta, that I've learned over the years is that they don't necessarily have to be these, elaborate,
Yeah.
equations in a sense.
Yeah.
When I talk to people about that, sometimes it seems like that's their perception when you use the R word. It's ritual, like you don't have to change, but
Until they realize they've been doing rituals all their lives. If you're a clean person, like you brush your teeth, that's a ritual. Every morning we should all be taking a shower or a bath every day. That's a ritual.
Twice a day for the.
You know what I'm saying? Eating food, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, those are forms of rituals. And then when you look at it like that, it becomes simple for you. Because then you say, oh, okay, so it's basically like something that I just do regardless to what's going on. I make time for that. You don't be rushing out the house without brushing your teeth. If you do, it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You take the time for that. You take the time to wash your face. You take the time to eat. And, that's the way you have to look at your life, man. You have to put aside time every single day to put into whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And set it up and just have daily rituals that you just do no matter what. For some people, it may be working out. Some people it may be, you know, writing a book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel comfortable unless I finish. Like, if I'm writing a chapter, I got to finish that same day. Like, I'm one of the people, I get on, I be on myself about it. Like, I have to finish. If I don't finish, I be feeling like, I feel weak. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my ritual that I've came across from just writing over time, man. I just stayed on it. Stay with it.
Kind of been in the corner real quick, Kenyatta. Can you just kind of share some of the feedback you've gotten thus far about just the channel in and of itself? Because as a fan, it's just like I'm always eager to see posting up.
Yeah, it's a lot of positive feedback. Like, you know, when I'm in the streets a lot, man, people, if I got the shirt on or something like that, you know, people always walk up to me and shake my hand. They recognize me from the videos. Sometimes it's kind of, at first it was a little funny because people staring at you like, damn, like, I'm like, why this nigga staring at me? You know what I'm saying? But then I'll be like, okay, I'm doing the videos. But then I'll be forgetting sometimes myself. I'm at the swap meet, somebody walking up to me, I'm like, dang, what's going on? But, you know, it's been a lot of positive feedback. Because, you know, initially, like I told y'all before, is that I was really passionate about putting those videos out. It was just something that I just wanted to do because every time I got with Dame, he always had something dynamic to say. And I was like, I will go back to the shop and I try to tell everybody, but I couldn't really break it down how he was breaking it down. You know, so I just wanted to give that back to the people, man, to, you know, the hood, basically, to us. I wanted to give it to us. I was like, yo, I wasn't thinking about monetize. That's why it wasn't monetized. I was just like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to raise the frequency of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want, you know, that's what it's all about, man. We got to raise each other's frequency up, man. We can't stay on the same level and expect to get better. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like a skyscraper. You got to dig deeper to build higher. So even for yourself, you got to put in more to become more. So, you know, and it's just the way it works, man. There's no separation, you know.
I saw a quote the other day. It said, no matter what you learn, you know, it means nothing if you still try to be you during the process.
Oh yeah. It's about you just transforming yourself through the journey, man. The journey is, it's not so much about accomplishing the goal. You know, accomplishing goals is like, I mean, that's dynamic, and that's what we choose. That's what we want to do. But it's about who you become on the journey. That's the most important. Because once you accomplish it, what else is there? Like, okay, I wrote that book. Now it's another book. It's who you become during the journey that means the most. You know what I'm saying? It's who you become, man. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, you know, if you stop saying, okay, I want to set this goal to just accomplish that one thing, and that's all you concentrate on. You're not concentrating on developing yourself. It's a limit to it. You don't want limits. That's a limit. You want to grow. You want to grow and build on yourself by adding more to yourself. Like I said with Skyscraper, in order to build higher, you got to go deeper. So that means you have to educate yourself and take in information that's going to take you to another height.
And it's not, that shit is not easy. You know what I'm saying? It takes practice. It takes discipline. It takes
rituals. It takes discipline.
Your phone.
Yeah.
It takes
yeah.
Conversation today. You know, it really takes practice to get into that regimen, that ritual, like you said.
Yeah.
And it's like anything else that you want to get good at. If you want to get good at research, if you want to get good at building yourself, you got to spend time. You gotta sacrifice.
You got definitely turn the deaf ear to the cellular phone from time to time.
It's not easy, and people gonna call you names. People gonna, why didn't you?
You lose a couple of so-called friends in the process. A few chicks. You know what I'm saying? You might lose. You know, you might lose the attention of some of your family members, but you know the whole thing is about sticking to your rituals. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can really win out here, man. Like, you need rituals.
You have to stick.
And you have to have a plan of prayer and meditation involved. You know what I'm saying? If you're not moving with the source, don't even think that.
Just running on the treadmill.
Come on, man.
Speaking on meditation, of course you do it.
Right.
How long, how often?
Well, you know, meditation is one of those things. It's like, you know, whatever you can do is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Some people can do 20 minutes, some people can do an hour before they fall asleep.
I'm more like 15 minutes.
Yeah, man. Whatever it is you can do, you know, whatever you can do, just start doing it.
Okay.
You know, because you got to understand that meditation is a divine connection to the source. You know, it's like
connection from everything.
Yeah,
else.
it's like you know, it raises you up to a higher vibration when you meditate. That's where the real power is when you sit still and just quietly sit still, go within yourself. If you say Om, Om. If you do that, that's fine,
does
because
help,
om means I am. And so, or you could just say I am.
I was just like the humming. I don't know
Right.
why I did that, but it
Right.
did kind of. I usually
It's a
practice my-
vibration.
focus on
Yeah.
my breathing or count
Yeah.
my breathing. Really, That's
Exactly.
how I'll try and get into my trance.
Right.
and-
But that's what om is. Om means I am. In scripture, whatever you add to I am, you become. So you have to remember that, since meditation is a process of the I am, and you're sitting still and you're getting in tune with the divine source, whatever you put your mind to at that point, it just makes whatever you're doing that much easier, because the power, it raises your vibration up. The power of meditation raises your vibration, including prayer. I call prayer talking to God, and I call meditation God speaking to you.
Yeah, it's so valuable, and I'm that guy. I'll look at it,
Yeah.
and then if it'll shock me, I'll feel good about it, and then I'll try it, and then I'll be like, okay, bro, you got to do it, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or I'll continue to do it.
Right.
And meditation was one of the things that I can say is definitely underrated over.
Oh yeah, definitely.
100% of the
Definitely.
time, it's definitely powerful. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you said.
Yeah, that's like one of the chapters in the book as well. God lives through prayer and
Get
meditation.
that book, man. I know you
Yeah,
got it in the trunk.
yeah. Definitely, man.
LP, what's up, baby?
Been kind of quiet, man.
Come on, man. I'm listening, man. That's all I gotta do, man.
Yeah.
This is a motivational speaker I'm dealing with.
Got it.
I
2
mean,
ears,
like,
one mouth.
so yeah. So yeah, he's been on the show before. You know what I mean? So I'm just on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but what's going on with y'all, man? Like, what's your aspiration, man? Start with you. What's your aspiration and goal? Like, what is your real, true goal right now, man?
Well, my main goal is to be known in the music industry.
Okay.
But I started off as a rapper, and then I came into the radio station, and now I'm here, and now
Right.
I got the own show, the Only Hip Hop Show with the Only Hip Hop Squad. You know what I
Squad.
mean? So yeah. So my main goal is just to be known in the music industry, just be known, just to recognize of what I do, just to
Right.
recognize my work, especially the Only Hip Hop Show and my
Right.
music. I just released my debut single called Resurrection on
Right.
March 21st in honor of my brother Reggie Dotson, who
Bless.
passed away 6 years ago.
Dope.
And from then on, I'm just promoting my music for now. So
You performing? You performing anywhere from time
I
to
actually
time?
performed at last January at Big Mike Rob's event called Open Mic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm gonna be doing more performance soon. But right now, I'm
Yeah,
just working
man.
on material
Yeah.
so I can perform.
Just building your following organically, you know what I'm saying? Because this radio show, you know what I'm saying, you're reaching a lot of people,
Right.
so, I mean, you're in the right place. What about you, Sean? What's your main goal right now? What's your main?
goal,
Yeah.
short term or long term?
Both.
Short term is just to complete this album and have as many people hear it as possible.
Okay.
Long term, I just want to lucratively make money. I mean, make music when I want, how I want, with who I want, release it how I want, when I want, perform it how I want, where I want, when
Right.
I want, do everything under my own terms, of course, under the anointing of my father, and have everything be understood.
Right.
You know, and that's pretty much it.
That's a dope goal, man. That's dope. What about you, bro?
Professional goals: cultivate this show into national syndication,
Okay.
start my modeling agency, and start my magazine.
Okay. So you already working on it
Oh, yeah.
already? Yeah.
Laying
Dope.
the groundwork
dope.
for it.
What about you?
I mean, my goal is just to produce original, timeless content, which is one of the reasons why, we do this show, as
Right.
well as some other ventures and other concepts that I produce. Got a new project coming out on the 420,
Dope.
so you should be expecting that.
Man, that's good, man.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
real good. LeBron was able to assist on that.
Yeah.
But and outside of that too, something that I really don't share. I'm not gonna say I don't share too often, but also too, just helping people improve their financial well-being. I realized that the world of money is a aspect of life.
Right.
That people, specifically in the African American community, we really don't get taught that. So
Yeah.
when I was
Agree.
when I graduated from college, it was as if I was just thrown into like this real world, but I didn't feel prepared on any level. It was like,
Dope.
yeah, I had this degree, and yeah, I've taken all these classes,
Yeah.
and yeah, I've gotten all these good grades, but
Right.
none of that I felt was
into the check.
was a preparation for me to go out there and be self-sufficient, to sustain
Right.
myself,
Right.
and build a lifestyle for myself. And so I just decided at that point, I need to figure this thing out. So I
Okay.
literally made a commitment.
What's your degree in?
Business administration,
Oh,
ironically.
there you
But
go.
I was able to definitely use my my practical skills, I would say, in web development with creative services for the most part. So video production, things of that nature, to definitely create some value for myself. But at this point, it's just more so, like you said, building the team and realizing that we together, you know what I'm saying, we can it's like we can go out together and take down a whole buffalo, or one of us can just try to catch a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for
you definitely do more with the team. Yeah, you definitely
and working with the team and just taking down the bigger game now. So those are just two my biggest ambitions. You know, that's all I focus on. With the long term goal of just having the freedom of trading time for money at the end of the day.
That's powerful. I mean, those are powerful things.
That's me right there.
And all it starts with is rituals every day. Every day, just putting that time into each whatever you're trying to do. Like you said, you want to just release this album. Every day you got to hit it. Every day
for
working.
Example, Kenyatta, like on the financial side. So every day as a ritual, I even if it's just $1, you know what I'm saying, I contribute that to my IRA account, for example.
Dope.
And that's just because, like I said, it's just all about developing the habit, developing the ritual.
Yeah.
So learning that the only aspect of wealth that our community seems to understand is consumption. We really don't have any perspective on like wealth building.
Heavy consumerism, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was that's one of the rituals that I decided to implement in my life.
Dope.
Just so that I can get in the habit of doing that, and at the bare minimum, at least have $365.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. Habits create certainty. Like once you get the habit and you putting forth the rituals, you become certain. And certainty builds confidence, and then what? You take great action.
Right.
And then from great action, you see what? Great results.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you're absolutely right, man. Even if it's $1, you just make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
whatever amount it is, yeah.
They're like, for me, learning all this stuff, it allowed me to realize that it really is a matter of, what you think and then what you speak. It will come into fruition, because every day now it's just like building on that. It's like my mindset now is focused on building that portfolio, as opposed to in the past it was just like not even attempting to do it, not necessarily because I didn't have the money per se, but just because I just wasn't in that frame of mind.
Right.
So like you said, I didn't have the ritual, but the ritual came from me learning. So like you just said before, you got to learn.
Education is key. Yeah.
And then from that's what open up your perspective, and then you're gonna have to implement some new rituals.
Yeah. It's key.
In Kenyatta, we on the landing strip of this bad boy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you if you can take us out with some words of knowledge.
Wait.
Before you do that, hold on, LP. Before you do that, Cushy C. Our love is with you, nigga.
Congratulations.
As many claps, as many congratulations as we can. Put that shit into your album. I know exactly how you feel, times 10, times 20. We had a heart-to-heart in the studio after you left, thing. So, much love to you and your family, man. What up, LP?
All right, so Kenyatta, normally I usually ask this question to every guest on the show.
Okay.
So, the question is this. It's the infamous question. How do you want to be remembered? Now, when I say how you want to be remembered, meaning like, what type of legacy do you want to leave behind?
The legacy I want to leave behind, like if this is I'm thinking futuristic here. The legacy that I want to leave behind is that someone that, educated themselves to give education. You know what I'm saying? I want to circulate what I learned back to the people. So I want to be known as someone that, as a teacher, professor, whatever, someone that's helping someone on their journey, on their path of life, whatever they choose to do. I just want to increase everyone's understanding of themselves and the power within.
Sir.
It's not really so much about money, but money is important. It's just as important as oxygen, as we all know. But for me, I'm so passionate about personal development and awakening people to the realness and the God within themselves that I have nothing but gratitude. I'm so excited every time I'm writing something or recording something or filming something that, I don't even look at money sometimes. I'd be ready to throw it out, but that's where my team comes in. They put me right on the right path. Like, look, we need to monetize this. Like even Dame, he'll tell me some stuff, but it's my heart. I just want to be remembered for, being a person that attempted to awaken some people.
Here it is.
That's all I needed to hear.
to try. You know what I'm saying? Because trying, you can't be embarrassed by trying. You can only be embarrassed by quitting.
Right. Smooth in the Burpee Challenge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share this
He said no, but
this little quote before we leave. It says, "Use what talents you possess. The woods would be very silent if no birds sang there except those that sang best."
is that on Instagram?
Exactly. That's dope.
It's my profile.
Yep.
But with that, then the moral to me ultimately being like, regardless of how good you don't think you are, you
Right.
still need to do whatever it is you're doing.
Absolutely.
Because there's space for you out there. And
Right.
someone's waiting to listen,
Right.
waiting to hear that or to see that.
And that's what we're doing, because May 10th, we're doing a Secret to Ballin' Journey seminar, a theatrical seminar over at Knox Presbyterian Church. You know, they have a film room. So, you know, it's going to be a totally different type of seminar. It's going to be theatrical, you know, got things going on, but it's we're doing that May 10th, you know, so, you know, mark your calendar for that, definitely, you know. And if you want to get the movie, you can go to www.secrettoballin.com, Ballin without a G, BALLIN. And I'm a little chill right now because I've been fasting, you know what I'm saying? Me and my lady, we on this juice cleanse, so, you know what I'm saying, got us mellow right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. Doing 75 days.
Straight just juicing?
Yeah, straight juice. Yeah.
From sun up to sundown.
Yeah. Yeah, same
You was looking healthy,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. But I feel good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, these are the first few days of it, so it's kind of crazy. Rolling past Roscoe's and Sky's Tacos and we jamming and, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Could you recommend us a drink that we could make at home?
Well, yeah, the green drink, they call it, I think it's called Green Machine, but what I do is I use like cucumbers, apple, you know, fresh, you know, apples, ginger, kale, celery, and 1 lemon, and that'll give you a good drink.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To cleanse your system. You know, I'm just detoxifying because I turned 40 years old in June. So I want to I'm going to take all that time and get the system right, man. Balance, get my body back balanced. Yeah.
They loving you, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm like, I'm over here vibing. They loving you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about, man. So it's all about discipline, and this is just another form of me helping to increase discipline within myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what fasting is. It's discipline.
Nice.
Connect you to a higher source. You know, if you're doing it for religious purposes or
whole journey,
for our own personal, you know, trying to cleanse yourself, it takes discipline. And that's what success is all about. Discipline. That's why Jesus walked with 12 disciples, which means disciples means discipline. It wasn't like he could roll with a crew. That was within himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it's just those principles you have to live by. You got to always be disciplined in all your movement. Yeah.
Straight up.
Respect.
You heard it first on the Only Hip Hop Show. Now, for those who are slipping, Kenyatta, just let them know where they can follow you, where they can go find all the videos and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they can go to the Hip Hop Motivation YouTube page. They can peep me out every Thursday on the Dame Dash Radio Show. We doing that every Thursday from 7 to 9 Pacific Standard Time, of course. And www.thesecrettoballin.com again. My Instagram is hip_hop_motivator. And, you know, send me, you know, you can hit me up on the email. You can hit me with email, hiphopmotivation01@gmail.com.
And he will respond, probably very quickly.
Yeah, I definitely.
We trying to be our competition with this radio.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. Yeah.
That's how we like it.
Yeah. Nah, I think y'all might have us though. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, you know, you got a different type of thing going on up here. So, you know, we still learning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dame for that, but we still learning. Yeah.
All right, so, well, before we get up out of here, last time we met, this guy, Kenyatta, uploaded the show on his page, and we had like 12,000 views. That was dope, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of course,
that, man.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
Same with this one. Yeah, definitely, man.
Man,
That's why I told you we need to like collabo, man. It's nothing. I mean, people, we got to share content, man. Share pages, man. Let's, you know, come on, man.
They say no more.
It's nothing.
Kenyatta,
It's nothing.
what sign are you, bro?
Gemini Cancer. Yeah, I'm on the cusp. Yeah.
Makes sense for sure.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, bro?
Just got to gain perspective.
Yeah.
All right, well, make sure y'all tune in, www.theonlyhiphopshow.com. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at The Only Hip Hop Show, on Twitter at Only Hip Hop Show. You can go ahead and check out all the episode replays, all the show and tells, www.theonlyhiphopshow.com. Make sure y'all go check out that new God album coming right back at y'all soon. Make sure y'all check out that new Cushy Carlito Road Traps. That's coming out to you 4/20. We got a release date for God yet?
I mean, we didn't even have a title supposedly, but the homie just dropped the bomb.
Can I shout out some of my peoples? I want to shout out, first of all, I want to shout out my children, my beautiful children, my 6 beautiful children.
Oh, okay.
My son Kari, my daughter Kalei, and this is in order. My daughter Kamiley, you know what I'm saying, who just made the basketball team. I want to shout out my daughter Karma, my daughter Krishna, and my son, my little son Junior, Kenyatta.
Okay.
And this is my lady over here, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? She's the star of The Secret to Ballin'. And I want to shout out Carolyn K Double, who's the person that makes the dope covers you see, and he made this logo, by the way. Yeah, he's out in New Jersey. And John Robinson, you know what I'm saying, little side from Science of Life, he's doing this thing. So just want to shout out my people, man. Oh, my moms and everybody else, you know what I'm saying. Dame Dash, of course.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before we get up out of here, shout out to Cousin P. He couldn't make it tonight. But yeah, you know, he'll be back next week. You know what I mean? We had to talk, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat 9, you know, we miss you. DJI, we miss you, man.
Yeah, I thought somebody was missing, the young lady. Yeah, the young lady.
Chrissy B.
And then Chrissy B, yeah, she's missing
Shout out
too.
Wealthy Lifestyle Clothing for coming through once again. Mac, y'all make sure y'all go check it out.
Yeah.
Out of here.
And then shout out to Kenyatta, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts out.